You open your mouth, but nothing comes out. You wanted to speak English, but fear came first. I know that feeling. When someone speaks to you in English, your heart beats fast. Your mind goes blank. You forget simple words. You stay quiet, and later you feel bad about it. You're not alone. Many people feel this way. They want to speak English every day, but something stops them. Fear, silence, the worry of being wrong, and it feels heavy because English is everywhere at work, at school, on the phone, in the store, and you want to use it, but you can't. I remember standing in a coffee shop. The person behind the counter asked me something. I heard the words, but I could not answer. My mind was full of fear. What if I say the wrong thing? What if they laugh? So I just smiled and pointed at the menu. I felt embarrassed. I went home and thought about it all day. I knew English, I studied it, I understood movies and songs, but when it was time to speak, I became silent. At work, it was worse. My boss asked me a question in a meeting. I knew the answer, but the words did not come out clearly. I stuttered. I mixed up the sentence. Everyone waited. I felt small. Even simple things became hard. Asking for directions, ordering food, make a phone call. I would practice in my head first. I would repeat the sentence many times, but when the moment came, I still felt nervous. I started avoiding English. I stayed quiet in groups. I let others speak. I pretended I did not hear. I made excuses. I told myself my English is not good enough yet. But the truth was different. My English was okay. It was my fear that was not okay. One day I was on the bus and an old man sat next to me. He asked me something in English. I froze, but this time something changed. I looked at his face. He was kind, he was patient, he was not judging me. So I spoke. I said a few words. They were not perfect, but he understood. He smiled. We talked for 5 minutes. It was not fluent, it was not fancy, but it was real. And when I got off the bus, I felt different, lighter, a little proud. That moment taught me something important. English does not need to be perfect, it just needs to happen. I realized that I was waiting to be ready, but ready never comes. You become ready by doing it, by speaking, even badly, even with mistakes. So I made a decision. I will speak English every day, not perfectly, just a little. One sentence, one conversation, one try. I started small. I said good morning to my neighbor. I ordered my coffee in English instead of pointing. I answered one question at work without overthinking. Some days were good, some days were not, but I kept going. Because I understood now the goal is not to be fluent tomorrow, the goal is to be a little braver today. Slowly things changed not because my English became perfect, but because I stopped being afraid of it. I learned that most people do not care if you mistakes. They just want to understand you, and when you try, they respect you. I learned that every conversation is practice. The cashier, the taxi driver, the person on the phone, these are not tests, these are chances. I also learned to be kind to myself. Some days I spoke well, some days I forgot words, and that was okay. Because learning a language is not a straight line, it goes up and down, and that is normal. The more I spoke, the easier it became. Not because I was smarter, but because I was doing it. My brain got used to it, my fear got smaller, my confidence grew. And I noticed something beautiful when I spoke English. People listened. They did not laugh, they did not judge, they just talked with me like normal people do. So today I still make mistakes. I still search for words, some things, sometimes. But I'm not silent anymore. I speak, and that is everything. If you feel nervous about speaking English, I want you to know this. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to wait. You just need to start. Learn to talk to people in English every day, not in big ways, just in small, real ways. Say one sentence, ask one question, answer with a few words. That is enough. Your English will not be perfect tomorrow, but it will be better. And the day after that, it will be a little better again because you are using it, because you are trying. Do not let fear steal your voice. You have something to say, something to say, and the world is ready to listen, even if your words are simple, even if your grammar is not perfect. Start today, speak one sentence in English to anyone. It does not matter who, just speak. And tomorrow, speak again. You can do this one word at a time, one day at a time. You're stronger than your fear.